Hey guys, today I'm bringing you my TBR challenge for the month of April. If you guys don't know what my TBR challenge is, at the beginning of each month I challenge myself to read a set amount of books. If I don't read those books, I have to do some crazy challenge. If I do read those books, then I get to reward myself. If you want to see how I did last month, I will leave a link down below to my March wrap-up. I'm really looking forward to reading the books that are on my TBR pile this month. I'm diving back into a series that I started a while back and I want to get caught up on, and I'm also reading a book that just sounds epic. So without further ado, let me show you guys the books that I plan to read in the month of April. The first book that I'm going to be slamming into this month is The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. This is a bind-up of the first 5 novellas that take place before Throne of Glass, and so I wanted to read this because I've heard that this book gives you kind of a background on Celaena's past, and I want to know more about Celaena before I continue on with the series. So I'm really looking forward to diving into this one. I've heard some mixed things about this one, but I've also heard that it's just amazing, so I don't know, I'm really interested to see what I think of it. And the next book that I will be slaying this month is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, which is the second book in the Throne of Glass series. I'm not going to read the description of this one because obviously I don't want to be spoiled for the series. I've already been spoiled for a tiny thing that happens in Heir of Fire, and I don't want to be spoiled on anything, really. So that's part of the reason why I'm playing catch up this month and plowing through this series, because I need to not be spoiled on this series. I want to just know all the things. So it's time that I crack the whip and jump into the series again and just continue on with it. I've heard a lot of people say that they've read Throne of Glass and they weren't huge fans of it, but then they got to this book and they just were like, they just flat out loved it. So I'm really looking forward to reading this because I love Throne of Glass, so I'm just imagining that it's just gonna keep getting better and better and better. And I bet you'll never guess what the next book is, and that is The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. Did you think I was gonna say Heir of Fire? Ha, I fooled you. This story is about a princess named Kelsey who has lived her whole life in exile, and on her 19th birthday she's able to go back to her birthplace and to take control of her kingdom. Madness ensues when a kingdom nearby decides that they're gonna take down Kelsey's kingdom. Kelsey must step up to the plate and take charge as this new ruler and to protect her kingdom. This is actually going to be the Booksplosion book of the month, and we're working alongside HarperCollins, and our live show will be on May 2nd at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Pullin' Bananas Books channel. We're going to be using the hashtag Month of Tearling on our social media, so Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, so that way we can discuss this book with you guys and to share our thoughts, feels, and opinions. So be sure to pick up this book and join us for the live show on May 2nd. And the last book I'm planning to read this month is Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. This is the third book in the Throne of Glass series, and it appears with every book in this series that it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, because holy crap, this book is big. Like, it's just massive. And I'm hoping that I'm able to plow through it this month. If not, then I'm gonna have to do some crazy challenge, and I don't want to do a crazy challenge. So please, Heir of Fire, just captivate me within the first few pages. Please, please, please. So those are the books that I am planning to read in the month of April. As you can tell, I've got a month full of fantasy ahead of me, and I am so looking forward to it. So you guys should let me know down below what books you are planning to read in the month of April, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Later. Ow.